Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to start a new composition in Noteflight. When you're on your landing page, it may look different than mine. This is a brand new account, so I have no compositions, no projects here. If you've been in Noteflight and created something before, you would have a list of your compositions. So we're going to go to the plus sign in the left-hand corner. It says create and click on that. Then we are going to start from a blank score sheet and hit OK. And there's a couple things I want to show you here. So when you click the menu, the three-line button, everything that has that orange check mark is appearing in my toolbar. So I have it accessed right here. If I don't want it to appear, I can click it and it doesn't appear there anymore. And I can still look here and access those little apps, but I kind of like having as much as I can in my toolbar, especially if I know I am going to need it. So I like having score and edit, especially because that undo button right here is a lifesaver. The duration button is really imperative. Rhythm, sometimes I really don't need that one, so I'm going to take that one out. Pitch is really important because I can change the pitch of the note and I can add accidentals. Tempo, if I ever want to change the tempo or add things like a ritardando and a fermata, those are important. Text is how you're going to add like your dynamics sometimes. Measure is how you can add measures or delete measures here. I would leave layout alone and repeat signs if it calls for it, but most of our music doesn't. Dynamics, this is where you're going to get that expression text. So I really don't need that text right there. And then the articulation, up bows and down bows, staccato accents as well as slurs. And it gives you some of the shortcuts too. For articulation, you see how S will get me a slur between two notes. So it's a really nice place to reference what everything that that you can do through Noteflight. And you guys can see there's more the farther down you get. So the first thing we need to do with this new composition is give it a title. And I'm going to be working on March of the Bowman. And I'm going to just pick measures 1 through 16. So if you guys could tell me which measures you are working on, that would be super helpful to me when I'm grading this. And all I'm doing is wherever it's gray, I click it. And now I have a text box and I can add whatever I need to. The composer is going to be your name. Okay. Technically, the composer is John Caponegro. So if I want to give Mr. Caponegro credit, I can put John Caponegro, and then I could just say this is arranged by Michelle Reagan. But I would like your name on it somewhere so we know who is working on this. And periodically, as you're working, please hit the save button that's right here, the cloud with the arrow up. So I'm going to hit save, and you guys can tell that it went gray and I can't click on the button anymore. That means all the work I've done so far has been saved. Okay, we need to change the instrumentation to the instrument I want it to be. And I want to work on the violin part. So I'm going to go to the bowed strings, select violin, hit OK. And I'm going to delete the piano part. That's just the easiest way to do this. And I'm going to hit save one more time. If, let's see, well, we need to change our key signature. So I'm going to go to the measure menu and come over here where it says change key signature, where you see the 3 sharps. And this piece is in the key of G major, and hit OK. And apply to all of them. I am going to change my tempo. And for this one, I think we're working at 115. Okay, so you guys, I see I'm in the tempo menu and I just changed the tempo right here to whatever I need it to be. Now, what's great about this is you can slow it down or speed it up as you're practicing with it. That's why this works really well as a practice track. If you need to go slower, pull back that tempo. If you need to go faster, speed it up. If you need a metronome click, you can go to score, add parts, and I'm going to go to unpitched percussion, And rhythms is fine. Hit OK. And I'm just going to add quarter note beats throughout the whole thing. And I can copy this and add it if I want to. And when I hit play, you'll hear that going. Okay, and that's if you want to have some metronome going underneath it. So this is really good to get started. My next video is going to show you how to add to the composition and edit it. If you ever have any questions, feel free to email me or one of your other orchestra directors, and we're happy to help you out.